Esther is certain that this avalanche, and it is, of extraordinary, and they are, manifestations in her life experience are happening now because of her few weeks of sitting with her notebook and deciding to focus for 15 or 20 minutes unconditionally. To find a feeling without needing something to have produced it. To start at the basis of her vibrational anatomy, whatever that means, and start in that neutral place and just see if well-being ensues from that. Just giving herself a chance to grow something that feels good by not starting with something that feels bad. By not beginning the day by solving a problem, by not beginning the day by answering emails, by not beginning the day by trying to clean up the things you're tripping over, by not beginning the day in the hole. Instead, beginning in that neutral place and just letting the universe show you the goodness that will come to you if you start in that neutral place, you see. And then, once that momentum gets going, then the things that begin to happen are far more than emotions. It's rendezvousing with people and things coming into place and financial enterprises coming together and all kinds of things coming that just make you stand back, and most of the world stand back if they were watching it and understanding it in amazement at the blessedness that you are living, you see. Nobody can understand you. No one will ever really get you. Give up trying to get them to get you. You're not going to make them understand. You cannot explain yourself to anybody because nobody can get your point of attraction. And the harder you try to explain to someone who's not getting at who you are, the less you be who you are.
Yes.
You let them train you into their awareness of you.
Yes. Right.
You don't want their awareness of you. You want your awareness of you. Your warm, loving, appreciative, well-being version of you, the one that your inner being holds and tends to and knows and flows to you. Momentum is the big subject here, because when you give your attention to something, law of attraction responds to it, and in silence there is going to be less momentum. Now some people say, but Abraham, I have this mind that is just chattering all the time. And just because I'm not talking, in fact, sometimes if you are not expressing, then your mind becomes even more active. In other words, sometimes. And so when you realize that your goal is, it's not about the action of speaking or not speaking. It's about the finding of the thought or the words or the action that harmonize with who you really are. You see, silent meditation implies something. It implies something that is so contrary to what we know to be. When Esther is in alignment with us, do you find her silent?
Not at all. Not at all.
When you're in alignment with well-being, don't you want to ooh and awe at the beauty of the surroundings around you? Don't you want to describe them in detail? The only time that silence is ever of value is if you are out of the vortex, if you are in a place of misalignment, if you are beating the drum, if you've got negative momentum.
Yes.
So if you've got so much negative momentum going on that you need to go stand in a place of silence for a long period of time, then we can see how that would be of advantage to you. But Source wants to express through you. Source wants to laugh through you. Source wants to yodel down the canyon through you. In other words, silence, there's a misunderstanding. And you help us say something very important. Yes, if you got something negative going on, shut up. We love you all so much. But when you are tuned in, tapped in, turned on, be boisterous in your revelations, in your reveling of life experience. We're glad that that was inspired to you. We're glad that you received that clarification, because it's a really good place to insert something so poignant and perfect into this conversation. You are magnificent receivers of wonderful things, but most people don't know it. And so we want to find a way of soothing you into you letting the good stuff that you deserve and that you've been asking for and that you've identified come to you. but you're hard to soothe because you've got so many preconceived notions of who you are and so many preconceived notions of what you should be doing, that when we say to you that your singular work is to find a way to soothe yourself right now into letting all of the goodness in, it doesn't seem enough for you, because a lot of times you feel like you've been sitting there and it hasn't been coming, but you've been sitting there in a resistant vibration, and you don't need to do that anymore. Have you received any clarity at all today? Do you feel more ready to just be nicer to yourself and just allow more good things to flow to you?
Yes.
Do you feel less necessary to justify or defend or earn the well-being? Does it feel to you like the flood is flowing to you?
Absolutely.
And are you ready to bring the umbrella or the shield down and just let it flow?
Yeah.
So what are the techniques that would allow that? Well, they are as simple as anything that feels good to you. It really is that. But let's talk about, if your purpose is joy, and the reason that it's a good thing for you to focus upon that being your purpose is because that means you've found a way to allow yourself to be the full and complete receiver of all of the wonderful things that you deserve and all of the wonderful things that you've become.